under attack. Hostile eliminated. Contact. Stern shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Forward shield under attack. Contact. Hostile eliminated. Contact. Contact. Forward shield under attack. Contact. Contact. Hostile eliminated. Shields at full strength. Forward shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Contact. Forward shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Starboard shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Forward shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Port shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Starboard shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Hostile eliminated. Shields at full strength. Stern shield under attack. Hostile eliminated.
Still there?
Hang on,
Starboard shield under attack. Hostile
Engaging.
eliminated.
It's not very often that you find 3 missions all in the same location for 10 grand apiece. It's kind of nice.
Jesus.
So I'm kind
Hostile eliminated.
I've been soloing the 890 mission 40k. Use
Yeah.
a sniper. Have you tried it?
of no. Every time I try it, the fucking mission's been borked. So
Oh yeah, it's buggy. It's half the time I can't even get the thing to spawn. But if you do, I sit over the cargo, or not the cargo bay, the landing bay, and snipe out all the people in there, and then just use a shotgun or an SMG to clear the halts. They're like
Yeah.
super ninja headshot AI though.
yeah, I don't think I'll have trouble doing the mission. It's just every time I've done it, my weapons don't work. I can't beat them. I can't beat 20 guys with bare hands, and they're all using automatic weapons at point blank range. I mean, I'm good, but fucking not that good. That's fucking crazy.
They need to turn them down a little bit. They've got like superhuman aiming. Like the speed at which they aim is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. I haven't experienced that yet, but that may be in this patch. kind of waiting for that mission to pop up, but it hadn't so
Quantum
far.
drive deactivated.
Yeah, people grab it as soon as it comes up.
Yeah, it's the new shiny toy that's in the game, so everybody's gonna go after it.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help that they used an 890 for it. Just makes everybody want to do it even more. I'm not sure it even respawns. The only time I've been able to get it is a fresh server, so I don't know if it's like bugged out or it just takes a long time to respawn.
Well, back when the server was crashing every like 3 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, it was popping up like pretty often.
Right.
Contact. 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 Contact.
And the asteroid.
Contact. Contact. Hostile eliminated.
Thankfully, these prospectors aren't too hard to take out, but if they all swarm you at the same time, you could run into some issues.
Contact.
Now, some of the prospectors have weapons. Other like laser cannons. The other ones have disruptors.
Contact.
You get too many of them disruptors on you, they can wreck you.
They don't use their mining can. That'd be pretty funny for an AI.
They'd have to get really close to
Hostile
use it, though.
eliminated.
Oh, right.
Hostile eliminated.
Ah, that's what I want right
Contact. 4 shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack.
there. The AI are flying a lot better because this is a really dense asteroid field. None of them are running into asteroids. So.
Shield
I'm on my
under
last
attack.
one.
Shields at full strength. Hostile eliminated. Hostile eliminated. Port shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Stern shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under
Wrong
attack.
button again.
Stern shield under attack. Forward shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Port shield under attack. Stern shield under
Hi.
attack. Forward shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Port shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Forward shield under attack.
Now they're trying to ram me.
Attack.
How rude.
Port shield under attack.
Been doing that a lot since they updated the flying technique. They are definitely a lot better at navigating. I think that's largely the SSOCS.
Hostile eliminated.
Anybody else? Who else wants some?
Forward shield under attack.
Still got a little gnat on my ass.
Shields at full strength. Hostile eliminated. Contact. Forward shield under attack. Hostile eliminated. Starboard shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack. Starboard shield.
Alright,
under attack.
fine. I'll kill you. You win.
Forward shield under attack.
You die first.
Starboard shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack. Starboard shield under attack. Hostile eliminated.
Hi.
Stern shield
first there. Alright, last guy. And he
Starboard shield under attack.
toast.
Hostile eliminated.
Alright. I think I can log now. I wonder if I can log right here. Fuck it, I'll risk it. 30 grand. Taking out 3 missions in the same area. Holy moly. Holy moly moly. All right. Let's see if I can find it. No. No. Where are you? There it is. Let's see if the persistence feature works. I made it to the menu without crashing. Hi, Devil, if I've added you. But I do not
Alright.
see you.
I have closed. Let me get back into menu.
You said you're going to spawn an 890 for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want me to meet you, Hurston or Arcor? Or you
I
wanna-
can spawn wherever. What are you closest to?
My home is Microtech, so we're going to head that way anyway, right?
Oh, yeah, I can't spawn. Okay, let me spawn
No,
at
but you have
Lorville and I'll
you have-
meet you.
Yeah, but you need to head over there, right? You're going to probably beat me there.
I thought you're already at Tressler, right?
No, I just finished my mission, which was at a Lagrange point from there. So I got to go over there real quick. I can die and be there instantly, but I don't want to do that if I can avoid it.
I'm gonna have to spawn at Lorville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Lorville? Okay.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that's
in
the
Area
close.
18.
That's the closest one. So yeah. That
Okay.
makes sense. Party launch.
I'm loading in.
I wonder,
It
since
may
your
not-
party launching, if I'll launch back in my ship.
Did it give you party launch? It's been broken
Mhm.
for me.
Worked for me. It's on like Donkey Kong. Well, I'll tell you what, if you like a shitload of skeet shooting and a lot of three-dimensional action around you, those mining missions are pretty cool. Lots and lots of targets everywhere. It's good for a hammerhead. A hammerhead would have fun with it. Ooh, I did spawn back in my ship. Yay! When are they going to get the sensor array working inside the 600, the sensor room? That's what I want to know.
That's not for a long time.
Last time I sat in the sensor chair, I turned into a pretzel.
Yeah.
Wreck-
Oh, the chair. The
Yeah.
chairs work for me. They just don't have navigation systems set up in game yet. Like there's no gameplay for.
Oh, why am I doing that? I'm already on the bridge. All right, making calls for microtech.
Origin shellworks at your service. Core system operational. Engines power low. Weapons power low.
What?
Jesus, Star Citizen's using 95% CPU. Oh, they're. Why is it spiking so high?
Because you're loading in.
No, I'm already in. It's usually at
What
like
the hell?
below 80. What?
My cooler disappeared again. I'm not even at port. I logged off in space. I logged back in. My cooler's gone. I am now stranded. What is wrong with this game, dude?
Chris Roberts is what's wrong with this game.
So I gotta basically drop dead, and I'll reappear over there. So much for realism. Lame sauce. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. Oh, and I respawned in space? What the hell? Oh, what? 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 I respawned floating inside the space station. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, did you do a recovery?
No.
Because recovery's very bugged at the moment.
No, I got out. I died, respawned
Oh,
at
you did party
Microtech.
line.
Died, respawned at Microtech, and then promptly reappeared inside the station. And for some reason, oh, somebody just blew up. If I didn't know better, I'd say somebody tried to ram me. See if I can do this without doing a face plant. Can I do this without doing a face plant? Yes, I can. And I didn't get hurt. Yay. Holy crap, shit's blowing up all over the place. Apocalypse now over here at the space station. Ships are blowing up everywhere. I am getting tired of my ships spawning with no equipment in them. Even after, you know, logging out and logging back in space. It's not like my cooler just dematerialized by magic. What?
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Oh, that's bizarre. I can pull my 600i up.
What do you mean? Oh,
Well, I just died in space. I mean, I just logged back into this game following you into my ship in space where I did my mission. Now I killed myself because I had no cooler. I can't fly anywhere. So I killed myself and reappeared at Microtech. Promptly appeared inside the station, had the EVA out. Got back in the station, went to reclaim my ship because I got to start the claiming process. It allowed me to spawn it right here at Microtech. I just left it 10 seconds ago in space in the middle of nowhere.
it's been happening all, like with my 890 during testing. It doesn't register that it's been blown up.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and claim it anyway.
Were you in Microtech area when you?
No, I was over towards past Hurston.
Yeah, I don't know.
Completely different object container area.
Fuck. Well, the air shields look bizarre right now.
Normal for
The
me.
shield is... well, no, I guess it's not an air shield. It's like a glowing... Is that the door? It's like a transparent glowing door, I guess, on the top of the hang. I don't know, it just looks... It doesn't look right.
Oh my god. And the weapons are missing. Jesus.
So did you see the update that they have for the monthly schedule?
What do you mean?
They pushed salvage back 9 months, and now it's just removed completely. Same with the salvage ships; they've been taken off the roadmap as well.
Oh
Your ship has
wow.
been delivered to the following landing
A lot of people were looking forward to that, including me.
Yeah, same here. So they're not going to have any new features. They pulled a bunch of people off of Star Citizen and put them on Squadron, which is, I mean, they needed that, but it's kind of a bad sign because it means this whole time they've been understaffed, and now they're kind of getting, they're freaking out trying to get people on there to finish it. Because if it doesn't release when they say it releases next year, people are going to have a field day.
Yeah.
Yeah, the door. Okay, so the door was transparent and glowing, and as soon as I called for it to open, it popped into its regular texture. Never seen that before.
Yeah, you have something wrong with your graphics. Either a driver isn't loading correctly or something like that, because that's not normal.
That wouldn't be related to driver.
There's definitely something wrong with your video card.
It's definitely not the video card.
Show me a screenshot of what you're looking at. Because what it sounds like, it's a texture issue. It's something's not loading correctly.
Right, but it wouldn't just suddenly load in when I change the state. If it was the card, it would just remain that way. Hold on.
Not necessarily, because as you approach and as you walk away, the textures change.
That's an LOD, though. The LODs haven't changed. It should... Where are my screenshots? Oh, I'm not even in the right folder. It should remain the same LOD until I get a couple 100 meters away. Oop.
Well, I went from 900 UEC. Oh, this is on board your ship. I thought you were in the station, in the city.
What? I'm
So-
in the hangar.
So what are you looking at? Oh, I see. The air shield? Is that what you're looking
See,
at?
it look yeah, like the air shield is under that. I can see it through it. And then as soon as I called for the door to open, I requested takeoff. When the door started animating, all of a sudden it popped into existence. Like it's not even. I see all the geometry. Like they've got these cross members. That's not rendering on that glowing yellow thing. It's just a block. Like it's almost like the collision. Like it's rendering the collision block, but it's not putting the door there until I call it.
Well, I
It
imagine-
should if that's the collision, it shouldn't be showing anyway. It just should be invisible. I mean that hasn't happened. This is the first build. I've been playing all the builds, and this is the first time it's done that in this one. Should probably check issue council. I'm going into orbit by. What is Everest Harbor?
Was that on the surface of Microtech?
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, you don't know? I thought you were looking at the system. I've been waiting for them to start adding points of interest on the planet.
I'm looking at issue council. There's people reporting severe FPS drops when entering. I can't even remember the name of it now. I'm trying to find stuff about that door.
No one's running the hot dog stand. I guess the hot dogs are free. I wonder what that is. Weird looking coffee.
Oh. Wait, the mole is in... Have they sold the mole?
No, Evocati has access to it in the game. Of course, I don't know if in this revision of the patch they still do, but...
I don't have it. I just looked at my list.
Okay, then they probably removed it in this patch. It was crashing the last patch. Every time somebody would spawn it, the server would die.
That's bizarre. Because the devs would like we had devs go on top of us and spawn it in game in ETF, it was stable.
Which revision of the patch though? The one that we just left, that this one replaced. It was crashing it.
No, this was before. Yeah, so they must have broken it. This was before Wave 1 even started.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say is that the last patch it was massacred. It just messed up. Every time I know because someone I forget who it was spawning it, and every time he said he spawned it, about a minute and a half later the server would die, every single time like clockwork.
So they've broken fuel scooping at this point, which is a focus. You can't turn off your engines or your power anymore and coast. Like, you can't set up an orbit and orbit a moon.
Yeah, it's because the Newtonian thing is messed up right now. They wrote that down in the patch notes.
Did they? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, when you come out of warp, you don't have any conservation of energy. You can't do the drift thing. I think you can... I don't know if you can decouple. I think you can still decouple.
Yeah, you can decouple. Well, maybe. I guess you can. The 300... The other ships I tried can drift, but the 300 wouldn't do it. I'm jumping to Microtech now. What the hell did they do to the chat? The chat's all fucked up too.
Last patch chat I don't think worked at all. So I guess anything's better than nothing.
Really, like, I'd rather have the option of having it in a window like most MMOs where I can just drag it so it's not in the way of everything.
They may get to that eventually. Pommel. I guess that's in the future. Cool.
What?
Just guys cleaning his tables with Pommel.
Oh, okay.
That's funny. I wonder if they're gonna make any of these arcade games work.
Okay, so there's one on the 8 and the ones in the Easy Habs, excuse me, or the stations, like there's Vanguard Force, and Vanguard Force is on the website. Like, that's a game you can actually play on the web. So it looks like they might be going towards that.
That's cool.
Have you played the arcades? You get badges for them.
I didn't know there was an arcade thing. I mean, I play every little game that they put up when they do the whole ship thing, like the mine laying thing for the mine layer, all that stuff.
There's a ton of them. Well, one of them's Vanguard Force, which is, I think that may be the first one. It's like I want to say asteroids, but it's not like asteroids. It's like a side scroller, but asteroid. I can't remember any of the games on my Super NES did that. Kind of like those games. You pick up weapons and shit and shield.
Metroid.
Metroid. Well, that's like a. This is where you're on a ship, like you're flying. It's kind of it's like Star Fox but side scroller.
Like Defender. Man, you can sit here and just totally gel out on this ceiling in this food court for like hours. Make a good screensaver. It's really cool. It's like, cool, dude. It's like a giant human bug zapper. Look at the pretty lights. Far up, man. Whammers. What's your ETA to target?
Like 30 seconds.
Okay. I guess I can EVA out there. Oh, you know what? We're in the same. Oh, we are in the same group, aren't we? Yeah, we're in the same group. I suppose I could spawn a renegade or a titan and meet you out there. Land in the ship. Oh, I'll just, you know what? I'll get an expedition. Matter of fact, I'll pimp it out. Well, it's already pretty much pimped out, so I don't really need to mess with it.
Your ship has been delivered to the following landing pad.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Thank you, and please visit again.
UAE Navy's here. Yeah, I don't see you. Okay, you're here. Where are you? I guess I could jump to you.
Oh, sorry, I'm writing bug reports. Wait, why the fuck?
No, I'll jump
I'm-
to you. I'll jump to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well, hold on, because I don't know. I'm not close. I gotta get closer. I can't even see the moons from where I'm at.
Yeah, you're outside the system though. You'll be able to get an angle.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, those are police flying away. I guess I got stopped.
Yeah, go ahead and hold still. I'm just gonna jump to you.
All right.
Quantum drive is now on.
Just bring your bring your landing pad up. Alright.
Quantum drive is now off. Landing gear. Offline.
Alright, I'm aboard. Bringing the hangar down. Cool. Of course. Weapons are still borked. That fist still works.
What's forked?
Weapons. Tried to fire my pistol. Didn't work. The only thing working is fists, so there's no point in doing any FPS missions. They're borked. Do you know your freaking obelisk out here makes a is like humming?
What? Probably.
I noticed this a patch or so ago when when the 890 was a ship that we had for the free fly, or not free fly, but for the monthly thing. And the obelisk that's inside your atrium, it hums. It has a
What?
it has a vibration.
Oh, the sculpture?
Hmm.
Yeah, there. I don't know if it's supposed to, but that and like the spa, different rooms in the spa, and now in the bar, it has like ambient music or ambient noise.
Really?
I don't know why, even if it's intended. I don't know why it would hum. That seems odd. I guess that. I don't know.
I don't hear any.
I haven't noticed it humming. What?
Oh, maybe there is.
Is it still humming?
Oh no, the obelisk always hums. I don't know why that is. Maybe it's because it's designed to resonate because of all the loops and bands and stuff.
I've never heard it hum.
Yeah,
Like,
there
is it? You have to have your audio turned way up or something?
audio effects. I have mine at 50, but I think it's 50. Sound effects volume 50. I have mine at.
I can't see any of the moons. Where are the moons?
The moons aren't visible. You have to kind of just aim for them, from what I've heard. Use things to get near them.
They've always been visible for me. I don't know why they turned that off.
Yeah, physically they were visible, but unfortunately they were not.
Yeah, you have to
targetable.
right. You have to look at them, but I don't see them anywhere.
Could be that when Citro and them were triangulating out towards them, the devs got wise and said, you know, just remove them. don't even put them in.
They could have just that could very well be something that they've done. Let me try and. Oh wait, am I not looking at the right spot?
I mean, they weren't much to look at when you got near them. They were all kind of. There was no real good graphic. It was all just a hodgepodge of colors.
Well, one of them's totally broken. I mean, when you get down on the surface, they're fucking gorgeous. That's the videos I sent you. Speaking of which, people are supposed to be coming out here with me, and nobody's online.
Oh, shame on you. You're still wearing your freaking jammies.
I just recopied, man.
You don't have any flare?
Where'd you get gold armor?
Get it right here at the space station.
Oh. Apparently I don't have any flare.
That's weird.
I should. Wait a minute. I don't even have my Citizen Con armor.
No, none of
Why
us
don't I
have that.
That was the big bubble mass thing, wasn't it?
It was in briefly in the very first revision of this patch, but then they took it out for some reason. Maybe it had bugs.
Oh. I mean, it's been in since patch A for me. But yeah, it's fucked. It doesn't work right. I don't... What do you mean flare? How we don't have flare in game yet.
Yeah, we do.
Helmet flare?
All your flare.
What do you mean flare? What are you talking about?
Your venture armor, your rust armor, all that stuff. You don't have any of that.
What? Why would I spawn with that?
Because it's part of your account.
It's never been part of my account. Are you
Kind
talking
of
about
like your
subscribers?
ships. Yes, flare.
Yeah, I'm not subscriber, man.
You don't have anything at all. Oh man, that
No.
sucks. I would spend like
The
$2
stuff
and get like at least one outfit.
No, I melt all that shit, man, especially Citizen Con. I had like $40 worth of flare that I bought manually, and I just melt it all, because ships are more important.
Origin jump warps at your service. Core system
Look at me.
operational.
And then look at you. Look at me. And look at you. Why are you making my eyes bleed? What's the point in playing? What's the point of playing if you don't want to make it look good? It's all about making it look cool. I like the little UEE emblem on the helmet. It's kind of cool.
On what?
On my helmet.
Oh.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. How about fisticuffs? Let's go. Wacha! 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 Float like a butterfly, sting like a hornet. Or is it a bee? I don't remember.
Oh. Is that one?
Oh, cool, your head's turning as you're turning the ship. That's cool. Oh, the light works. That's cool.
I'm pretty sure that's a moon over there. I think.
Yes, that's a moon right there. I'm zooming in on it.
Oh.
Dead ahead.
Wait, no. That's Microtech.
Oh, is it?
What
Oh, that's
the
right.
fuck?
I had to
jumped
jump to
away
you.
from- Yeah.
Yeah, you're not anywhere
Well, no,
near
I
the
mean,
planet.
I jumped to Microtech and then I jumped away to try and align myself. Because I normally jump. If I jump from All-Star to Microtech, I know exactly where they're at. But I've never done it from Lorville, so I might not. I might just not be looking in the right place.
God, this thing's fast.
Deactivated.
It's coming right at us. Ah! Did they fix the turret buttons? Let's find out. Probably not. Yep, not fixed.
Oh,
Oh,
Moby Glass is broken.
Active.
it's fixed. I can turn it
What's
on.
fixed?
The
Did
weapons.
you sit down on my?
No, I sat down in the weapons station.
No, I know. I think it. Something's. I can't close my Moby Glass. I'm.
Okay. I just sat down, so maybe that's it.
Everything else is working. Of course, escape doesn't work to get out of it anymore. Great.
Did you open up something else by accident, like your inventory that bugged it?
I pressed the inventory. No, I pressed the hotkey for map, and that doesn't close it, apparently.
Try comms. Hit 11. F11.
That doesn't work.
Let me try something. See if this will break you out of it.
I'm gonna do a recovery and hopefully that works.
Oh, wait! Don't crash out yet.
I'm already gone, dude.
Okay.
Why? What are you gonna do?
I was gonna try and break you out of it.
How though? I'm in a seat.
Yeah, but your Mobiglass. You're in your Mobiglass, right?
Yes.
Mobiglass does many things, and
Oh, are you gonna call it?
yeah.
I wouldn't be able to answer because I have no cursor.
But it'll force an update to your Mobiglass. It'll force an update to your character.
I suppose, but the game like wasn't frozen or anything. It just wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, give it a shot if it's still doing it. I'm
Well, no,
loading back in.
you're crashed out now, so it's not gonna
Crashed?
work.
I didn't crash. What are you talking about? I'm recovering.
What the fuck? The whole ship just despawned. Nice.
God damn it. Yep, recovery's.
Good news is you're still here floating here looking at your Mobiglass, but the whole ship just disappeared.
What the fuck?
Took my ship with it too. Nice. You owe me a ship.
Well, that totally worked.
Oh, you know what? My gun works now.
What?
My
You mean it
pistol
wasn't
did
working
anyway.
before? What the hell?
What the Oh, now it doesn't work again. Fuck, what the fuck? I don't get it. Well, Dev, this is another fine mess you've gotten me into. So, are you gonna call AAA or should I?
I really don't want to respawn.
I'll wait here. You can go get help. No, I'm just kidding. I guess I could EVA back down to the planet.
I wonder, is it low gravity or high gravity there? Oh, what is that? There's red mountains or something?
Well, all the surfaces of all the planets have changed a bit.
Yeah, the 2.0 planet tech, it still looks kind of broke. Not Lorville, Yellow was particularly bad.
What's that say? What the hell does that say? RSI
Field.
Dynamics. Huh.
It looks like they have removed the moons.
Yeah, you used to be able to see them from the surface of the planet. I don't
Yeah,
see
I know.
them anywhere.
They're usually by the star, by Stan.
Yeah. They're not hard to spot. They must have took them out. Matter of fact, when you warp in, you should be able to see them. I didn't see them.
That's fucking. Why am I like auto? Like my thrusters are spinning me when I jerk?
Well, you're turning your head side to side.
No, I know. Right, but the thrusters. Let me go in third.
Looks like normal on my screen.
That's weird.
You're moving
Yeah,
in
it
the
looks-
direction that you're looking, which is normal.
Right. But in first person, no, there it goes. It's like it tries to compensate or overcompensate and then it shoots me back, but it like tilts me a little bit. It's not as bad as it looks in first person, but I guess they've put the same kind of physics on a person. Now it's not just like analog.
You can pull up your
You know what I'm
fists.
talking-
Yeah, you can pull up your fists in space, but you can't fight. Yeah, so I'm floating with my boxing stances.
How do you pull up your fist?
You didn't do this in Evocati?
No, I know melee.
Hit 0.
That doesn't do anything. Fuck.
That's the default key.
Yeah, I'm on legacy. I'm gonna have to bind it manually. Hold on. What is it? Never mind. I'll find.
I have no idea what it is on your keyboard. The default is 0.
Let's see. On foot. Pull up fists. Yep. 0 bind. All right, 0. Wait, what was that? Oh, select contract item, select gadget, select melee.
I don't know if I can pull out my knife. No. No, multi-tool.
There we go. All right. I'm gonna have to respawn, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody else said they had a mole. I'm gonna try and get a mole.
You should have one, but I don't know why you unless this patch they took it away from all the Evocati. I don't know.
Well, some guy in chat, like just now, said that he was gonna spawn one in 5 minutes. So I'm assuming
Well, maybe is he a dev?
No, it wasn't a CIG guy.
Then you should have one. Your Evocati.
Hopefully I did. Oh. I bet that's why it did my account thing, because they added that they locked out normal PTU, so I had to That was bizarre. Like normally once I copy, I don't have to recopy for that whole
Yeah, maybe
Alright,
I
I'm on my way
can
to
wipe
the
it. Start everybody over. That's why I figured they took away the mole from everybody, because the Evocati were constantly killing the server.
Well, I mean, it's our job. The river of Evocati tier allows normal people to play the game.
Oh, you know what? Let me go check something real quick before I move my way away from here. Oop, I trip and fall down the steps. Toot, 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 toot. I'm definitely getting to know my way around this station. So let's check the Almera. Torso. Where is it? Don't remember what it was called. It's not available. Looking for the environment suit, but they don't have it available.
When you have you done a recovery yet in your ship and had the ship be there? Was that just an isolated instance?
Um, you mean crash out of the game and recover?
Yeah.
I haven't had that happen yet, where I've been in a ship when that's happened. A bunch of selection of other suits. Yes.
Oh, fuck. Whoa, what the? God damn it. The trains are bugging out, so the server may crash shortly.
That's not good. Looks like the kiosks are a little slow too.
Yeah, it might already be gone. I don't know yet. Did they come up for you?
I'm in the. They're just slow to respond.
Okay. Yeah, the trains are like overlapping each other when I got here, so the door wouldn't. I had like half a second to get out the door before they both.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Not in this patch, but
Oh,
a few patches ago.
I do have a mole. Apparently, I'm just blind.
You better get
Finger
that looked
nine.
at by. You better get that looked at by a doctor then. Ice dive.
Have you noticed? Well, I take it you haven't recopied yet. When first of all, we don't have 5 million UEC on this build.
Of course, same as the previous patch.
When you recopy, for some reason, it gives you a random number.
Mm-hmm. That's normal. First time I came into this, I had around 10 grand. The second time I came into this, I had 17 grand.
Right.
Of course, after
I'm not
buying
sure if I'd call it more.
after buying a couple weapons and some ammo and some clips and stuff like, and medipens, and tools, just the basics, I was at like 900. So I was like, oh fuck. It was really hard to get started out, but I had enough to start out and do basic stuff, so I even do a little bit of mining.
Oh, the mole is big.
Yeah, about as big as a Valkyrie, maybe a little bigger. I haven't actually been in it, but from what the pictures I've seen, it looks like about the size of a Valkyrie.
Well, maybe we should go mining.
Yeah, let's check it out. I have actually found minables on Microtech. And that was
Nice.
I was flying around with my Freelancer Dur and picked that up with the sensors. So
If I-
we could do it right here. Just fly to Microtech, and we can fly down and check out the new plan and mine at the same time.
I gotta figure out how to get into the damn thing.
Oh, underneath center belly, you'll see a silver door-shaped thing that you click on, kind of like the Andromeda. It's kind of inset.
What? The saddlebags are there. Oh, this thing?
Yeah, it's very close to the saddlebags.
It's not... Oh, I gotta look forward. Okay, got it.
I'm just going by what I've heard.
This is kind of cool. I hope this is within my price range.
It's probably going to be at least as expensive as Valkyrie, if not more, I would think. If they make it cheaper, that'd be great, but...
What does the Valkyrie cost?
Valkyrie was 275 or 280 or something like that.
What the fuck is that? Holy shit. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's quite the living quarter. It's got living quarters, a little galley, or a little, lunch area. It's pretty cool from what I've seen. Yeah, 4 guys can live on that thing.
Yeah, I just found the side, whatever you call those, the auxiliary miner.
Yep.
The doors actually close behind you, the manual doors,
Mhm.
which is nice. That never happens. What is this? Oh, toilet. There's windows on the ship suit things.